hiring quote-unquote consultants that were young college students. And because of campaign finance law, we were able to coordinate with the campaign there and run a robust, had partners run field program there. We're able to drive more money into that race, and we're able to win there. I think that was a really good example of, what could happen with all of these components, both on the independent side and the hard side, working together, or working in the same direction, I should say. Which I think was a proof point to folks considering running in 2018, and certainly other special elections around the country, and a House special that we won in Sarasota, in a district that no one thought we were going to win, are all things that I think have folks excited about running.
Okay. And then in terms of, some of the Republicans, especially, they get these huge donations from, various companies, and then also especially if they've been on committees before, is that something that can you tell me a little bit about the decision-making process in terms of deciding to run someone anyway against those people? Like, is that part of the calculation, or can you tell me anything about that?
I think when we look to prioritize districts, we look at what districts are going to be competitive. We don't get scared away because somebody's the chair of a committee and we think they're going to be able to raise a lot of money.
You do or don't? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You do or don't?
We don't.
We don't. Okay.
We don't. I think, look, in the past that has been a thing, but we're using a very data-driven approach to what districts are competitive and what aren't, and then try to recruit the best candidate to win there, and then we'll compete against whoever's on the other side. Right.
No, that makes sense, because it seems like, it seems to me that, and I understand that there were a lot of funding. Like, none of this is easy, but it seems to me that a lot of the districts were seeded because it just seemed too impossible to beat someone with, connection to the various companies or whatever.
One of the races that we're targeting this cycle is in Pinellas County, which is where St. Petersburg is, but actually, like, the downtown St. Petersburg isn't in the district. But, and the guy running there, Jeff Brandis, is a multimillionaire and can spend a lot of his own money, and did to win the Republican primary and the general the first time he ran. And we were unable to recruit somebody last cycle despite trying very, very difficult, and I think they were scared away from his money. This cycle we recruited a trial lawyer over there who's just fantastic. And I just think that there's a different, I think because folks see the infrastructure, I think because folks are so upset about Trump, there's just a different different mindset about running and who they're running against. Folks aren't being scared away the way maybe in past cycles they would have been.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, no, that totally makes sense. And then when you say the infrastructure, you mean these various, like, you guys and these various groups that are there to...
Yeah, America Votes Partners,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then can you tell me something that I'm interested in too is, or hearing you articulate the kind of like, how it works is how these, like, do you all or the various partners, do you help people turn out to like canvass or to do, knock doors, or can you tell me a little bit about like turning people out for things?
Yeah, so a lot of America Votes Partners run canvas programs. It's probably the sort of largest programmatic stuff that we do. I think it's a good indication of how we've grown as a coalition. So in 2010, America Votes Partners knocked on 300,000 doors during that cycle. Last cycle, we knocked on 5.5 million collectively.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's, it's been a slow increase. It was 300,000, and then in 12 it was 1.2. In 2014 it was 2.7, and then 5.5 in 2016. And so, because we've been able to make Florida less complicated, and because partners have grown in sophistication of being able to run program, we've been able to drive more resources into Florida, and that's, I use like the collective We Not America votes. And that's really been able to increase the scope of the work. Most of those canvas knocks are focused on turning out progressives to vote.
Okay. Because a complaint I heard from people from when I was talking to them about the 2010 election was that while there were unions and while there were various interest groups, it was hard to, it didn't feel like those, and this is again like the perspective of these people, but it didn't feel like anything was like bigger than the sum of its parts. You know what I mean? So it's like it's.
Well, and I would take it even further and say there weren't very many parts in 2010.
Okay, right. And then this might be out of the scope of, but are there like structural reasons for that beyond like the unions being beaten down, the interest groups not being like? Are there kind of broad stroke structural reasons for that I wouldn't think about or that aren't obvious?
I think that, there is not a lot of labor money in the state of Florida. Because of state laws and work to try to limit the number of labor union members that are in the state of Florida. So we need money from other states, right? We need labor unions to spend member money from, California and Florida. And so I think that, back to what I said before, is I think folks looked at 2010 and went, well, that's like big, complicated, and expensive. And so I think that has limited investment. I think as we've been able to break down the state and prioritize where work needs to happen, then folks have been more willing to spend resources here.
Okay, because you can make a compelling case for like what you're actually going to do in
That's right.
more concrete terms or something. Okay, I see. Okay, and then was there a kind of before you all came in or in recent years, was there, I guess other than the party, was there any kind of like umbrella organizing table, or when did a table first start?
Yeah, it's like I said, in 2004 was the first year they were in Florida. But it was sort of on again, off again. It wasn't the permanent sheet that America Votes tries to build in states.
Okay, so it was like inconsistent. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And then the partner organizations, is that like the new Florida majority or like organized Florida? Are those some of the...
Yep.
Okay. I talked to
so those are two of our community-based groups that largely are working in people of color. I think they are two very, very good examples of building infrastructure and sophistication. When I got here in 2010, Organized Now, I think, had 2 staff and had a one-room office. Boarded New Majority was a brand new organization that had maybe 3 or 4 staff. That's best I can remember. And now I think Organized Florida, sitting here today, has something like 40 organizers. And branched out from Orlando to Tampa. And so, those are groups that have grown over the years, and folks have been comfortable in investing in them.
Okay.
It's part of building out the infrastructure here.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then there's the communication. Okay, is there anything that you think I should in particular pay attention to, like going into 2018, or what do you think are some of the, like the indications that there may be a change?
Yeah, look, I think it all goes back to redistricting.